We now return to Builders of Egypt. Chapter 2. In your capable hands, Memphis has grown into a thriving metropolis. Pharaoh Aha sends you to the faraway land of the turquoise terraces to open the mines. Mine as many turquoise as possible to honor the god of the craftsmen and the patron saint of Memphis. Okay. We need a bit more. Thing as per usual. We need to import meat this time.
The turquoise was for the Egyptians a precious ore.
Okay.
They used it especially for inlaying gold jewelry and...
By placing decorations near your house, you can significantly increase desirability. You can find out what parameter is by clicking on the house. The effect is also greater the larger the decoration. There is no difference in the effect on desirability between a garden and a statue of the same size. Okay. New building type. Some buildings are at risk of collapse. Okay, this is just the architect. Despite the 100% protection provided by the architect... okay, hold on. Understand how it is treated the same way as the fire station. Remember, buildings collapse if they're completely abandoned. Okay. It seems on this mission, access to water is very limited, and above all, food cannot be produced. Therefore, we need to import it. Build a stockpile where traders bring food. The stockpile must be built on the road leading to the map entrance, otherwise the trader will not come. Let's connect the 2 road points. Only buildings connected to the road will be counted. Okay. Bazaar is used to distribute goods to residents. Collects goods from the granary and stockpile. Fire station and architect post prevent fires and clouds further away from the well in range of water. Okay. And also build several gardens near the houses. As parameter, it must exceed the minimum set for the level. Yeah, leave it. Okay, but okay, well, whatever. We need, at least it gives me a little bit of a thing here. A little bit of hand-holding. I'm going to guess that is the edge of the map. Although that's not where they came from before. Actually, it seems like it's limiting me inside of here. Okay. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So we'll get that, I guess. Now we need 10 houses. So, I kind of wonder, maybe I should just do like it had set up in the previous mission where it left some area around it, or if just having like a space behind where you could stuff some gardens and stuff is going to be enough. Let's pack it in. And then be mindful that I want to save some space here, because I actually want to try and put the safety buildings in a little bit closer. Then we'll build out and around. Okay, so where was that again? Administratives. We need the architects and the fire station. Oh, those are much bigger than I thought, but... Wait a minute. Fire station. Okay, well, I guess that was... That too was big. That's fine. We can run a road around these. Or how about running... Since it seems to be inside, we'll run a road right along here. Yeah. And we'll do the architect. There. Okay. Now we need a well, which is sanitarius. Okay. That will work. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. This was the fire. Do they go to the fire station? I don't think so. I think they can operate directly. So this is just for the people. So we'll put our well there. Now the bazaar. This is jeweler turquoise. Ah, well, we're gonna have to put industry possibly along the backside then, I guess, huh? Cultural heritage. Interesting. Administrative, stockpile, granary, bazaar. That seems to be just outside the range. So, why don't we do something behind here? I do want to leave a little bit of space, so do that. Because I think I want to maybe surround that part with garden. You know, just in case we need to do some more surrounding, we'll just go ahead and pull the road right up to here. Man, this is a tiny, tiny map. We'll see if that's going to be enough. We will need other things like stockpile. Stockpile. And granary. So we'll just put it right there. If we need, I can run a road back here for like the other stuff, so. Okay, that'll work. All of that is good to go. Next. You also need to build some jewelry to process the turquoise. Let's go ahead and let that run. Which we'll look at for in a moment. It's best to place the production buildings as close to the stockpile as possible. Okay, so of course it'd be on the opposite goddamn side of where I just put this thing. This will minimize the amount of time your workers need, and they've got it. Okay, well, let's pause for a moment here. I'm going to have to fix that. Stockpile must have a connection to the main road. Production buildings, yeah. Okay, turquoise mine. Turquoise mine. It's only got to be touching. So if we get it just kind of like right here, I can fit another one. Could I get a road? I mean, probably just want it as close as possible, right? It's only going to ask me for 2, so we probably don't need the whole thing. So we'll put one here, and we'll put one... Yeah, oh well. It'll go there, fine. That is not... God damn it. That is not what I want. Okay. We will need a jeweler and a stockpile enable... Can I... Why can't I go back to my thing? I guess because I'm stuck in here. So this will be this stockpile for maybe a get situation? We're probably going to need these over here though, right? Plus, didn't it say in the last mission that you need to have like some people around for the workforce? You know what? I mean, I really do feel like we are going to need these, because this stuff is going to burn down too. Yeah, just do it now. I was going to wait until the game told me, but I think this is actually a smarter idea to get it done now, and we know full well we're going to be required to do so. Administrative. Stockpile. Didn't leave myself any goddamn room. Good job. Well, I'm not familiar with the game yet. That's not the thing. That's not the right thing. Okay. We'll need a jeweler. Which I guess is where production. Jeweler. Alright. Stockpile, enable, limit meat. Can we do you? If I could... So, this is really obnoxious. I don't know why the fuck they thought they needed to do this. Meat. Stockpile and enable. Stockpile enable, so... That? Limit meat to 1,000? Alright. The last resource we need on the map is copper. This resource is not needed to complete the mission, however it'll help us earn the bread we need to pay all the workers. Okay. We don't need them to complete the mission at the moment, but you can still mine them if you think it makes sense to do so. It's a good idea to check the whole map for resources in future. Okay, we need 2 copper mines. I mean, with all the people that this is going to require, I can't imagine 10 houses is going to be enough. Okay, looks like we can build one here. We can't build a road out that way. I don't think we're going to have enough people for any extra buildings anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and play it safe and put it down there. You know what, though? Let's push it back so I can have a place for my buildings. Ah, shit. I wanted to finish. Okay, it's time to do some trade preparation. It's worth setting up your stockpile before opening the trade routes. Change the meat settings to import. I did this. Set any goods you produce to export. Enable meat handling in the stockpile settings. Change the limit to 1,000. Okay, we did that. So, well, set export policy. I mean, everything is set to export. The limit allows you to limit the product collected to a certain number. There'll be no collection or purchase from the trader above the limit. This is to prevent the stockpile from becoming clogged up. Okay. By default, it does not collect food. Oh, this is done in the granary, of course. Therefore, all these goods are off in order to avoid duplication of function. Enabling them means that stockpile will collect them in the same way as the granary. Stockpile will also be able to export the food if necessary. So, are we free? Nope, nope, I'm still stuck in this damn thing. Well, so gather, collect, I guess, counts as import, and it really should just say that. Or stockpile. But since you labeled this building stockpile, then that. Was I supposed to have connected the road up to there? I don't know. I guess it wants me to do it for here, but like these are all set, so I don't understand what it's asking me to do. Set import policy to meat. But we've already got that set over here. Set export for jewelry. Which one is fucking jewelry? Jewelry. It is exporting. There we go. Should have opened this screen for me, not the other one. Okay. Jewelry. Export. Turquoise. Export. Copper. Export. Meat. Import. So, I mean, since that's so far away, I guess now we also want this to gather copper. It's the accumulation of stock. Okay, so yeah, we want to fix that on here. Because I don't want it to stockpile, but I don't want it to collect here either. So it won't gather from there. Good. It should then come to that. Oh god. Why did they overcomplicate this system? This was developed by some of the same people from Pharaoh. Why the hell did they fuck this up? You can't even move these menus, so what the hell do you want me to do here? It's high time to open up the trade routes. Go to the world map and open the trade routes to the following cities, Abju and Tinnis. Once you've done this, the tutorial is complete. At this point, your main focus should be on the achievement of your mission goals. Be aware the expansion of your city beyond your financial capacity is the first and biggest mistake you can make. Oh, you mean like putting down all the shit that I just put down? Choice of city to trade in is important, particularly in later missions. The longer the trade lasts and more goods exchanged, the better the relationship with the city. Not always be worth trading with all cities. Trading with... Okay, whatever. Guess it's not going to let me go until I come out here, Abju, and we need to open a trade route. And Tinnis and Tinnis. I hope they gave me enough food to complete this mission. And check. Okay. Well, let's see how terribly this thing screws up here. So, we need to export a lot of that. We need prosperity. The more houses are improved in relation to the undeveloped houses, the higher the parameter will be. Make sure the right conditions are in place. Okay. Importing meat, we're trying that. 216 dwellers. I'm going to assume... let's see, can we set this as a priority for workers here somehow? Not enough workers, I know. What is it? It's no stockpile available. A trader arrived in town and cannot find an available stockpile to trade one of the commodities. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, because I don't want it to export. Well, but I just turn off export. We should gather. Only accept the goods and not allow you to do anything with them. Yeah, so like... But it's available to gather. We're gathering meat. Is it because he came to this stockpile? I don't want you to export. Well, this is just going to be a fiasco, I can tell. There should be a labor tab. Which, fuck if I know where that is. This, finances, charts, good, diplomacy, army, city stats. Any stockpile that has free space has a blocked import policy for the good that the trader wants to sell. Any stockpile that has free space has a blocked import policy for the goods the trader wants to sell. But what? Check that you have the correct number of stockpile with available space and they have the correct import policy. What in the fuck are you talking about? We were limiting this to 1,000 as it told me. I think that's what it's complaining about. They wanted to sell me more. Yeah, so we've got it 4,500 to sell me. Check you have a correct number of stockpile. Remember, you can set the stockpile to accept one commodity, making it much easier to manage, but I don't want it to do that. I want to have more. And in fact, what I want it to do... See, collect... Why isn't it giving me the same tooltip as collect? I assume it operates the same way. But, like, I want, like, Pharaoh, where you can accept or get, and that sets a priority, so it takes it out of the stockpile and takes it to the granary. Because it won't import from this. Well, I don't know. I mean, let's just put it, I guess, and see what happens. Maybe the bazaar will go collect it. Okay, bazaar woman goes and collects it on her own. So we don't need to do that, I guess. So why did you have me put down a granary if that's completely unnecessary? Oh, boy. Alright. They want water. Well, the water is here. This is now efficient and effective. Low desirability. Okay. Cultural heritage. Let's put down... Let's see, what's a garden? Okay. We'll see just what this does. Those are quite large. But I want to see what just 2 of these things will do. That does work. One type of food. Okay. Well, in that case, then, we need to come in here. I'm gonna just put down a road anyway. Yeah. And then we're gonna see statue. Do that for some fun. Alright. Hopefully that will be enough for whatever future expansion. This has a little bit of food in there. Are we distributing? And what is that bazaar? Okay, it does look like it is covering them. We still do not have enough people out here. Residents do not feel safe. Well, why is that? Residents do not feel safe. These have people in them, though, so is it just because there's not... because there's nobody out here? It did say we needed to have some houses out near these locations. These are not going to have food, so I don't know how that's going to impact things. So far, there have been no religious buildings, but this is about to change. There are two main types in the game, shrines and temples. Shrines are smaller and have weaker effect, but they are sometimes enough to fulfill mission requirements. In this case, it's exactly what will happen. Build several shrines near houses will give you a required number of points. Okay, so we did that. Yeah, that's what that's what these. No, those are statues. Okay, so where it used this icon to imply that that's where it was, but it's clearly not. So, okay, thanks for nothing, I guess. Production building is full. Okay, so I'm gonna guess then that there's like a direct... See, this is not... We have no available workers. We have number of inhabitants. We got a few empty houses, but it's not going to be enough to fill 12 for a jeweler. This is requiring a hell of a lot. Why don't we go ahead and shut you down, or stop work? So what's the difference between shut down and stop work? Because I mean, it's not like we're asking to destroy that. Oh my god, what the fuck? Frost wave. Distant lands was surprised by the incredible cold temperatures. What do you want me to do about this? I don't know. People are just freezing, I guess. Access to a single deity. Look, I don't have access to a single deity. We've got fire stations, architect posts, stockpiles, and granaries, and a bazaar. Nothing else there. This, you would think, might be. We have statues, gardens, and decorative palms. Jewelers, turquoise mines, and copper mines. I have no shrine available to me. So, what the hell is that? Ah. Hidden treasure. Gain a bunch of turquoise. In gratitude for your kindness and concern, is only to share this information. Your treasure is real. Promise you generous reward somewhere near the city. Imagine it'll be similar. Man, the map is enormous. Nope, that's not it. Where exactly is near the city? Not in an area like it looked like last time. Because we could use that turquoise right now. We kind of need it. But I guess I better let this play. Better let it play. Although, I mean, I paused it because these things do have a timer on them. They will disappear time if I don't find the thing. Here. Wandering ways away. Okay. Well, let's see just how far we can go, because maybe it's way the fuck out here. Where? Holy shit, how big is this map? I'm gonna guess that what the tutorial sets you up with is not the limitation. There it is. Is not the milestone settlements. Okay, great. What they set you up with is not what you need to complete this. It's just a hunch. So, okay, that one is asleep. I see. So the workers will still be a part of it. I see. I see. Okay, that's what you want to do there. The workers will still be a part of it if you don't just shut it off. So now we do have 11 workers. Okay. What was my mission diddly-do? Okay, we still need to export a ton of jewelry. Our prosperity is already there. Our meat is already there. Our dwellers are half. And we are full. So, they require the deity that we cannot provide. So, we now need to increase housing. And I'm just going to go ahead and more or less double the population here. And I'm just going to go ahead and use all of my resources because we seem to have, well, maybe not as much. Not as much now. And hopefully these other little houses I put out here will also count. Build within protection range. Listen. Should probably do that out here, though. Because we do need these. I can't because it's not on fertile ground. So I can't provide water to them, but I can provide water to them. Which isn't something I kind of forgot about, actually, if I'm honest. Demolish. Get... Jeez Louise. Alright. So yeah, I think I'm just going to run this to the end. The wages are going to kill us. This economics tab does not help me. I really need more of a bottom line kind of thing going. Because the wares sold are only 400. It's possible to send goods. Okay, do so. What do you need my input for? Immediately build additional buildings. What in the... Okay, well, we got plenty of people now, so we can turn this on and hopefully... Especially this one, particularly this one. In fact, I kind of feel like I should not have the copper be gathered here, but rather have it here. In fact, since we've probably got enough to do a stockpile, I want you... Can we just shut down everything? I only want you to take that. Turn that off. Alright. I'm sure it'll be fine. Is that not enough housing for people, or what? Okay, the houses are building up. Need access to the food, which we still appear to be having. Oh, damn. God damn. Yeah, don't gather that. Don't gather that. Don't gather... that. Okay, so now hopefully it'll all be in one place. But now... Geez, hidden treasure near the city, okay. Looks like you're floating, but you're not. Where was that? Again? It was rather obvious. Okay, it must be a different spot now. Just let that go slow. Well, I tell you, we could use that for export purposes. But I no longer see it. It was out here, right? Like... Well, whatever. I'm not interested in hunting it down. Low satisfaction. Every 4 months, residents fill out an assessment of their living conditions. Low level means there's a good chance people leave the city. Alright, well, why are they finicky? Can't get enough people in here. Risk of disease is high? Well, listen, I don't have any say over that. We've only got water here. Unless you're going to unlock some stuff for me, we don't have anything I can do anything about that with. We do seem to have quite a bit of turquoise still, so we can now actually probably add a jeweler and make more goods to export. I'm not sure why this one isn't biting. Like, but we got houses here, just maybe not enough. I mean, how can these guys, maybe because they wander over into here as well when they're looking for workers. Just put one out the corner there. -3. Immigration stopped and people started moving out. Unemployment effect. -1. Okay. Tax rate effect. Wage rate effect. Okay, well, those people have moved out. Which I think will probably cascade and get rid of some of the workers. Oh, well, this one's already... Listen. It's worse than other cities. Well, if you motherfuckers would get in this goddamn building, I don't understand this. Fine, we're done. You get one house out here. How's that for unemployment? Increase wages or reduce taxes. Did it ever explain where exactly that is? This is the religious tab, which doesn't help me because I can't make any religious buildings. Tax collector, coverage map. We're not even collecting taxes. The fuck are you talking about? You should be able to open from here by clicking on this. Records? Finances? Wages for employees? This is the kingdom wage? We have no taxes, and you are being paid what everyone else in the goddamn kingdom is. And I have a -3? I am not impressed. %, unemployment. %, unemployment. What other things have we have not accomplished the jewelry export, nor have we accomplished the dwellers. Since we need this area for water, I don't see how I can possibly expand here. I guess we can expand here in this way, but I don't have enough people. I mean, yes, we do have a few, missing out here, but not even enough there. I guess maybe once this does bounce back up, if it bounces back up. Fuck, I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Search for my beloved wife. That is not your wife. There. Good for you. Alright. Well, listen. We're going to need to import... Let's do like 2,000 because it kind of feels like we don't have any food right now. We have none. So that's not helpful. And then we're going to have to expand. Like a lot. Would you cooperate, please? Well, that's not gonna work out for me, then, is it? Oh my god. Okay, now we could get a group in the back here. I suspect this is far too much, but if we're not going to be able to provide them with the best things... I absolutely hate this road layout thing. This tool absolutely sucks. I'm not trying to click on that. Okay, just making sure I've actually got some money here. I was going to put a road here, but that is now unnecessary, it would seem. Okay, It's not that expensive. Holding back for fear. Maybe I was going to outpace myself a little bit. Alright. That should be enough people, for sure. What the fuck is going on here? Anything to go in there. A bazaar? I suppose a bazaar, because it needs to kind of reach some people. I'm going to need more food, which is going to be very detrimental to my budget. So I can't imagine this will do well, but we need it to be doing more. So, I guess that means that we will also come in here and expand upon this. I mean, why not, right? Let's just do the whole damn thing. This is going to be probably more profitable, or at least it'll help with the production and the employment issues. Okay, see, now that's a little far away, but... because even these guys don't even have any fucking people here. What in the hell is going on? We'll just see if we can brute force this and run it into the end here. What do you want now? Residents don't feel safe. Look, I can't do anything about that. Your wife is missing again. Dude. I don't think that's your wife. No. Why would they give the quest colors the same... like, see, that guy was in green. The other guy should also be in green, not in blue. Blue is a quest color. Are you right there? No. What are you here? Boy, I sure am glad that they limited me to being built here and so far away from that road. That's really helpful. Unemployment is super high again. Doesn't matter, we made it. We brute forced through it. Wow, it's gonna be a struggle. I don't think I'm gonna play the whole game here. I think I'm gonna struggle just to get to 6 episodes, but I'm gonna try and give this a fair shake. See what else is left through the tutorials. I don't know how long the tutorial missions go, but anyway. I'm gonna end this one here. I'll see you next time.